Football game.
This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Oh, he's got some space. That's the 30. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
I think that just missed the field goal.
And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down to the 12-yard line. Moore. Wasting no time taking a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in a 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Here's a hit, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Moore to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Going for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, Moore. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. He's got it up, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
The pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their second sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. On target to the left. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not looking quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front there. Physical, skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
It bounced through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Now on the counter. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
They feed him again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4. Pressure coming. Myers on the move. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point of going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Throwing more. Might be looking to run. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it.
Well, This QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Ward will throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Ducks are in the red zone. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks. And just letting you know,
I played
we'll
yesterday.
take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Well, I tell you, he was the
second
most
down,
racist
and remember,
kid
they
ever.
can pick up a first without scoring.
I kid you not. And I tried to throw just the shit he was. He sounded like a kid.
Run inside. It's Davison. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone.
Yeah.
He'll
I
be
can
just
hear
a
him.
few
But
inches
he
short.
started saying some
I
racist
think
black
there's a
shit.
couple schools of thought how you run
Shit.
the football.
So, you know, I was trying to report his ass. You
say, I
can't
run
report
the
for
football
that.
to set up the threat, right?
It's crazy.
To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Oh, okay. It was stupid.
And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter.
Well, I tried to mute him. I can't even mute him in the game. I was like, I don't do this bullshit. No, you
That's
I
the
can't
end of
mute
the
him.
period.
I
And
picked the balls
Oregon
up so I
has
can
the
mute him
lead.
and
And we've
everything.
come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment
And
to
I could
catch
tell
up
his
on the
parents
stats.
was well, his parents had to be home because he was whispering sometimes at times.
Starting off this
It
quarter,
was
close enough to
good.
smell the goal line.
I can't believe it.
And on the direct snap, it's Davison. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my run.
Looking for the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds Water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return.
Hey, do y'all think the spin move is better with the turbo button or without the turbo? Which one do you think with the turbo? I feel like he expands so
What a
slow.
turn that
Like, with
last
the turbo.
drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David, they got to turn the page. And they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to pick it up
Oh
on the
my
ground.
God! What the
They
hell?
finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might have to take this opportunity to be aggressive.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab in their space. Still on his feet. The 20. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Keeps it on the draw. He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim 2-point lead. One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
The Rebels right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looking to fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we'll lift some points off the scoreboard there.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Dante Moore. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Moore to the air. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Oh, he wants it all. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, as a quarterback, it's going to be tough throwing comeback routes against this guy. He does such a good job breaking on the ball, and he's able to swat it away.
Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. That's reeled in. It's Haas. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off-play action on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Ole Miss calls its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. On the run, it's Lacey. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Now Oregon will call in second timeout. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The kick is on its way. He makes the catch at the 10. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's more to throw. He lets one fly deep. He's got it over left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys, they miss a chance to stretch the lead. It's still sitting on a 2. One more snap coming before halftime. Give to the running back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. To start this second half, they're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see...
Oh, my God. Why is it switching me to the wrong people?
Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more in the more of a trip to the
It's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. On the ground with the counter. Fighting off the defender. And another broken tackle. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the left side. He's at the 20. Just keeps moving. Touchdown, Rebels. He ran through 2 men on his way to the end zone.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
The big fella's on the field, guys, for the 2-point conversion. Now the play fake. There's the pressure. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. This is really aggressive here. Still just a 1-possession game in the 3rd quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
Oh, he got it. That's a play from fucking Arsenal. They got that play, baby.
Slide, finding his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there, and he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Nice,
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the
Not just
offense
on
on the
Oregon.
field. They're going to go for it in this
I'm already
situation.
struggling with Ole Miss against Oregon.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. possession.
Well, or it could be he might be.
Defensively,
Yeah, I got
this is
you.
beautiful.
That's my
You
fault.
want them to be aggressive.
But-
You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
Looking to the end zone.
How the fuck he got it?
Touchdown, Oregon.
Ohio State, Georgia, Oregon. There's one more. I'm trying to think. Texas. And that's 5-star. Oh. Well, Texas is really good on this game too. I ain't gonna cap. They're like really fucking good. And I like Notre Dame. It's just I suck with using Notre Dame's offense, man. I don't know how to use their offense. That's the only thing about them. I struggle so bad with them on offense. They don't got no pro plays, really. Their playbook is weird. I guess I might do it. I love Ohio State. Ohio State is another playbook too. I haven't lost with Ohio State yet. See, Georgia's good, but they got no wide receivers. They got a tight end, and they're good at running the ball. Their defense is legit. I love their defense.
storied venues in college football. Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
That's one team. I'm playing against Indiana, but I don't never see a lot of people using that.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside, it's Richard. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Barker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. The run inside. It's Richard. Nice move there. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Going for it all. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Snags it, there's running room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks. And when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
Play action, C.J. Carr. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's going for it all. Makes the grab deep. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers, Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day. And all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Caught, and he's got room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field to score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Delayed handoff. It's Mobley. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far.
Yeah, my cousin puts the camp Saturday, so I do have a lot of footage. I'm connecting a shit ton of clips.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He'll take a shot. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Bad news on that play is an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Well, that's a lot. He's saying 15.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Okay.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Looking for the score. Reels it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The extra point here would tie the game.
I got you.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we were all tied up here in the second. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running inside. It's Richard. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Hoover.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Trying play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
They booted away.
I tend to spend fucking money.
Makes the catch near the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Making side adjustments here. Carr. Here comes the heat. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Carr from the gun on third down. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
Third and long situation, we'll bring in an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Fires left. A spectacular one-hand grab. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Throwing, Carr. Looking to the big tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a third down. C.J. Carr firing again. Showing the arm straight down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And I just love the execution execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Coming out with it, it's Preston. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
To the 2. Now it's second and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for from the defense. You're expecting runs, second and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch. This part of the field, this yard marker right here, you've got to be physical.
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Really?
He was
Really?
looking
Come
for
on,
the
man.
big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Mobley. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
He's going for the big play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, Carr. Gonna try to get it himself. Right midfield, he's got room. Big play, takes him into bus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Hoosiers will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Here come the Irish, back on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play fake, Carr. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Deadlocked here in the third quarter. It's second and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Again, it's Carr. Picked up about 6. They're looking at third and 4.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Motion from the wide receiver. Play action, Carr. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense. Getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
No, I have a lot of wide receivers. The best receiver on Notre Dame just dropped the pass.
They were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
The run inside. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball.
Let's go, boy. I hit him with that one linebacker again, the one you told me about. Made him fumble. I'm gonna start using his hit style. I think he got a 95 hit point.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving.
Like that?
There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last round.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Just feeds the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Running into the maybe a face. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. Carr. Pocket breaking down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going for the goal line. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Never getting stopped on that second down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. And now there will be no more timeouts for them to use the rest of the way. Touchdown, Irish! They take the lead here in the second half.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
I didn't see you in here watching me.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Almost a little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30 in good starting position for this offense.
Yeah, I did. So I was talking to you.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. To throw, it's Hoover. Under fire.
He got down. He got so scared now. You know my nigga's dead.
Not make it to the first down marker.
You know, that's a great job by the
I tried to
receiver
go and kill him too.
There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver, continuing to come back to his QB.
To the 43-yard
Yeah, I got a
line
little
and
bit
a
more
first
time.
down for
Like
this
you're saying,
offense.
87, 70,
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
And he's got it inside the 35. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Right back to the well. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Oh, it keeps doing that.
Shoots it to the left. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. So the defense sets them up for that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the double. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Finding some room. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Makes it past the marker. Good ball, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Throwing, Carr. Oh, they're after him. And they got him.
And just pressure. You gotta love the ability to get to the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. And then the cherry on the sundae, Jesse, is getting him on the ground and forcing a long yardage situation for your offense.
Yeah, life is chaotic for this quarterback right now, David. No doubt about it. This pocket is collapsing, and you saw it on that last play. He does not have time to set his feet, survey the field, and make an accurate throw.
I'm glad I see that.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, 3rd and long, like everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32.
Timeout, man.
The Fighting Irish call their 1st timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Give on the option.
Come on, let me hit him. Let me hit him.
Now 2nd and 8. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Through the air, it's Hoover. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Yeah, that's what he
And
did.
this
Trying to
is
move my fucking. They gotta fix that too.
incomplete pass. He
They're
had
trying to
a
move my
huge
quarterback.
gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that
That's what
one.
we
You're in
do.
the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a
Yeah,
shot
I know,
on
but that's
top.
still
You
ass.
just
No,
hold
they
on
stopped
tight
it. They
and
stopped
hope for the
it.
best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Yes, they did. They can't do that shit no more. But it's cool. It's cool.
Running inside. It's Beebe. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
Yeah,
Throws for
definitely.
the tight end. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going.
Oh, it is shit.
Quarterback has an
It did not
inaccurate
shift.
pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough.
Yeah,
How
I ain't
important
trying to
those
do all
five
that.
guys
That's
are up
supposed to
front.
be
To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five
That's
offensive linemen.
see, I put it in.
Knocked off
Put it
his
in.
feet.
What we gotta do?
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
He might want another play. Carr on play action.
Woo, got
Now
one.
sliding to his left. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down.
What the fuck? Oh, he's upset. Yeah, I fuck with their offense, man. I gotta put something else. Can't use their offense. Well, they do too. Notre Dame got a good O-line. It's just they don't have a lot of wide receivers. Oh, okay. You know, I like Georgia. Georgia just don't have no, they don't got no receivers, really. Oh, LSU. Don't they gotta go online? What the hell? Wow. I'm backwards. Yeah, this dude a 95, 96. Oh my god. What human joystick? They got two good ass motherfucking running backs. Holy shit. I don't know which one I should start. LSU. And they both the same rating. It's just I have, and they did really good with him too. Spin move, so he's a little, what's his carrying rating? Ugh, he a 75 carrying? Hell no. I'll go with you instead. Yeah. Okay. They got some speed, quick jump. We both got quick jump. Good 85. That's one second. Okay. What's in the third? I think I'm gonna start you. Get the speed. And look at a tight end. A 92 overall with a 90 speed. Jeez! 50-50 sure hands. Oh man, platinum too. Alright, what's up with those cameras? Let's see. Okay, he got quick jump, pocket disruptor, duress. Okay. .90-87, hammer, wrap up. Alright, you ain't that great. You got a 85 wheel? 6'4" corner right there. 95 speed. I like this for man coverage right there. This is nasty for man coverage. He got blow up, free safety. That is just so weird. Why is the free safety with blow up and not the strong safety? He got platinum quick jump, but he only got an 84 speed. That is weird.
welcome the Autzen
Fucking Oregon
Stadium
again.
in
God
Eugene.
damn.
It's the LSU Tigers and the Oregon Ducks. We stay with David Ball and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. We check in with her now.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
They gotta make it where you can control your kicker too fast. I hate that you can't control your kicker.
The run inside. It's Hill. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
A nice passing game on this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got it behind the line. It's hooked. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Finds space on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
This guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
They'll move the wide receiver. Moore. Makes a grab.
What? He ain't
And the
touched no
defender
back.
just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Oh, I just got hold right there.
The Ducks are threatening on 1st and goal. Moore will throw. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I know it's easy up here in the booth, right, guys? Like, make that catch, right? Get on the scoreboard. Haven't scored yet with this offense. You wanted to make that play, but a nice job by the defense, man. Getting there on time, not letting him wrap that football.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks!
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourselves think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic. It's because of these fans.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start on the ground with Durham. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on
What if
second
I
in
missed this,
California, they dial up the running
double
play, now
jump?
setting up 3rd and short.
And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Finds a... There's a crease. And they'll move the change and get it to the 47-yard line.
Double jump.
And you got to love that 3rd down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on 3rd and short, getting that next set of downs.
Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Levin. They'll run the screen. Makes a man miss.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking to throw on 1st
No,
down.
I didn't mean to do that.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got some room to run. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man,
Got some room into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sidelines going nuts. You get a little bit of an extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air, it's Levin. There's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex
But you're not
that
going to
muscle.
forget who your receiver is. So why do they have that on the game?
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end.
Wow, bro.
And a first half turnover can swing momentum.
He's
He takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Man, he dropped the
And
ball.
it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Green. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. And some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the 1st overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's
What? Come on, the fake tackle.
The containment and the tackling, they stop him for no gain.
Bruh.
LSU
That's
quick
crazy.
to the line. To the air. It's Levitt. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that.
I'm not down.
He finds him, and he gets the
I didn't even
first down.
step out of bounds. Oh, yes, I did.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw him on the sidelines. The coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense. And what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
Now from inside the red zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. He might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. A lot of time left to line up for an onside kick. I mean, you're risking giving up really good field position. The Ducks signal for their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Number 8, set to advance on the football.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give on the counter.
Oh, my fucking
Turning
God.
it on. Discards him with the stiff arm. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks. You know they love their track in Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for room, it's Berry. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Fires to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
They just keep firing. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down at medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Throwing more. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
They wouldn't let me jump forward.
Upstairs to make the catch. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1.
That's
An
crazy.
explosive play has him set up.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
This offense has put on a display in the... And he
40.
charges
Oh
across
my
the...
god, boy, LSU trash. Yeah, I'm sticking with Ohio. Good time, is it? Shit, let me go ahead and get off this man. Been on the phone.